All right, boys, so I'm here with Peter and Milo.
Let's fucking go.
Bro, the power of social media is fucking crazy. Literally, I connected with them, and now here we are. And bro, it's crazy enough, I randomly met them, and they run marketing agencies, bro. So you guys want to introduce yourselves?
What's good, boys? I'm Peter. Some of you guys have seen me on YouTube. I got like 30,000 views in total. We run a marketing agency. We're in the medical space. We do this month so far with about $160,000 in total. We did 95K last week, 80K new cash.
Baby numbers.
Dope. Baby numbers.
Average.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Milo?
Hell yeah, Peter is the cash guy. I run a contractor agency as well. I'm more of a service delivery guy. We also do 50K-ish as of right now. You know, I'm scaling pretty heavy right now, so next month I'm trying to hit 100. But yeah, that's about it.
Bro, this is fucking crazy. Randomly meet these guys, and they fucking run the same business model. So wait, for the people out there that are sub 10K months, that are starting off, what's the biggest piece of advice you guys would give them?
He's trying to get the sauce out of us. Okay. I would say they want to go from 0 to 10K a month.
Yeah, 0 to 10K a month.
The biggest thing for me that got me from that wasn't cold outreach. Everybody says you need to do cold outreach. I just did ads. I got from 0 to 10K in 1 month.
You ran paid ads from the start. You're kind of anti cold outreach from the beginning.
Yeah.
What would you say to me preaching learn sales, do cold outreach until you actually learn sales, and then run paid ads? Because paid ads is going to enhance what you already are doing, what's already working.
That's true. I mean, I did start with paid, with cold outreach. It didn't work for me. Here's the biggest thing, it's people don't respect you. And so I spent a lot of time learning sales and everything, but then at one point I just understood, hey man, my talent could be better spent if I just had better leads. And that's why we got into ads, and it just worked. I know it's a little controversial. Most people say you shouldn't do it. It's what worked for me personally. So we just do ads. We don't do anything else. Our ROAS right now is like 20x.
20x ROAS on their B2B ads. That's fucking sick. Wait, so how many clients did you close through cold outreach, or did you close any at all before running paid ads?
Like 2 to 3.
2 to 3 clients. Okay, that's what I preach that all the fucking time. Do cold outreach, close 1, 2, maybe 3 clients, and then from there, all right, now you got proof of concept, you know how to deliver, you know the sales process somewhat. You got somewhat of a sales process to get money from people. All right, now let's crank on paid ads. But right from the start, I don't know, I just preach cold calls. I preach.
No, not right from the start.
All right, what would you do? What outreach strategy?
I'll tell you what I did. To me, I think cold calls are going to be the biggest thing, because you got to learn, before you can sell to warm people, you got to learn how to sell to cold people.
Exactly.
That's the thing. So you got to learn sales so much. I wish going back I had a sales job or just commission based, because it probably would have saved me a lot of time if I was just doing sales all day. So that's for me. I learned sales. I was pretty good at sales already, even when I was doing cold. It's just I understood the fact that I would have closed so much more if only I had better quality people. And when I say better quality, I meant the prospects we would have literally didn't have any money whatsoever, like zero.
Well, what was your biggest difference from going from low quality, unqualified, broke prospects to now? I mean, you're selling fucking 3.5K a month packages. You're selling 10K 3-month PIFs.
We have a 30K as well.
You got a 30K PIF casually. What was your biggest thing in terms of you were getting so many low quality leads to now attracting nothing, of course the shitty ones are going to slip in, but now consistently getting the higher quality leads? Was it your marketing message? Was it your creatives? Was it your offer?
Good question. When I was never preached image ads. I don't think they make any sense. I think if you're going to run ads, you got to do video. Really sell them on your messaging and what you do. Don't try and sell your fucking product on your ad. Just sell the curiosity. Make them click, make them book a call, and then you take it from there. But to me, it was the fact that, you can go through objection handling like you want, but if somebody doesn't have any money in the bank, if they got $500 and what you offer is 10K, there's no way they're going to be able to pay. When somebody has money and they can afford your product, it's just fear. You get good at sales, you solve that. And that's why I think we're closing like 40%.
And I'll chime in, Peter, what you just said with starting with the paid ads. I think actually a lot of beginners and people that are just starting out do have this limiting belief that they make these crazy, complicated video advertisements. But as a matter of fact, when I did start paid ads, it was just a simple image ad with a black background and a white text with the offer. That's literally what it was on a $15 a day ad spend.
That was bringing in like what, $3-5 leads or what?
I literally made like maybe $15, but I mean the first month I spent like maybe $300-400. I did close 2.4K.
That's crazy.
Which again, it's nothing crazy, but just to put in perspective, like it is possible, and I think that like the cold outreach is necessary to get to the stage where you actually do close, where you actually do make money from the paid ads. But I mean, as soon as you are confident in your sales abilities, you definitely do have to make a jump to paid ads 100%.
Okay, so you guys do agree with cracking cold outreach first, and then let's run some B2B ads, whatever it is. And then, all right, so whenever you guys started running paid ads initially, I know for us it was like, all right, we ran paid ads, it was fucking exponential growth, bro. It was fucking nuts, right? Mm-hmm. Did you guys have some sort of sales process? Were you product pushing? Did you know what you were doing on the phones, or was it kind of random, or what?
We initially did a one call process. It's just, if you think you can close somebody on your first call for a 30K product, you're out of your mind. So we do a two call process now. We really use our initial call to go through the pain, qualify them financially, and then we just send out anything they're going to need to make a decision. And on the second call, we close. That's what we do.
What is anything you need to make a decision? Is that testimonials? Is that
we just ask them
extra resources?
We just ask them, look, let's say we help in a call. What would you need to see before the call to say, yeah, we're moving forward with Peter's team? What would you need to see? And they tell us. Sometimes they don't have clarity about the process. We might send something about that. A lot of times it might just be testimonials. Most of the time that's what it is. It's on a Trustpilot page.
Yeah, and also a lot of the people who like, especially at the beginning, once you start doing paid ads, of course, like testimonials, like extra resources, that's important. But I think it also comes down to the offer, like the very pressure of like, oh, I do have to be the greatest salesman ever to close these like crazy paves. Like that's cool, and that's, you know, like right now, of course, that's what we are optimizing for. But when I started, I mean, I've been charging $600 a month, you know, which is
crazy number.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Slavery.
Yeah, it's basically free, but it actually gains you momentum.
Exactly.
It gives you momentum, especially when you do like $20 a day ad spend. And you can reinvest, you just get from there.
It allowed you to learn, just getting the people through the door, low commitment from their end, because it's a fucking such a cheap price, you know?
Oh yeah, exactly. And also you can do like AB, like literally $600 a month, or just maybe $75 per lead or something like that.
What would you guys say to the people starting off? What's an irresistible offer? Let's say they fucking suck at sales. They're just product pushing. Oh, we're gonna run Facebook ads, and like they're not digging into the pain because they don't understand what sales even is. What's a really good fucking offer that you think would hit and really help the people starting off? If they're running paid ads, off of cold outreach, whatever it is. Do you preach? Do you support free trials? Do you like test drives, pay per appointments, set maybe small setup fees until they build up the confidence, or what do you guys think?
To me, I never wanted to do a free trial, because here's the thing: if somebody doesn't commit with any money whatsoever, they're going to be a bad client right away. They're going to be a bad client. So maybe charge less. We didn't start charging 30K for a product. We didn't start like that. We started with, I think it was 5, 6. We just ramped it up, and then we just tested. Okay, and to us, 10K for 90 days is what works. More doesn't really work. So that's a thing. So start with a lower price, and then as you gain more authority, as you gain proof, you can just charge more. It's not going to be a problem.
Exactly, because everybody has a perspective of like, hey, I want to get rich like ASAP. And basically just charge all this money. And as far as I'm also not a fan of free trials, I think the issue is internally, in terms of like, if you want to start with $2,000 a month, and like, you know, like inside you've never done that, and you're gonna probably churn this client, like you're not gonna be confident on a sales call. So like the offer, like you should basically feel good actually selling it, which is not to say to do like just free trials, but perhaps actually just start with like a pay per performers, and again try to position differently. And the second you gain, as Peter just said, more confidence in what you're doing, authority, just raise it up, see what is the limit, just stand there and just scale from there.
Yes, sir.
Damn, you guys got some fucking sauce. And for those of you listening, make sure you're taking some fucking notes and acting on this information, because this guy's doing 140. I'm doing 65, 70 in my agency. This guy here's doing 50. So combined, we're doing fucking, what's the math on that?
I do 160 though.
All right, 160. All right, my bad. Let me not forget the extra 20. Let me not forget the extra 20. All right, combined, we're doing nearly 300K a month. So there's some fucking sauce being spit. Final question for you guys. We're about to get there in 3 minutes, and I'm driving while fucking filming, but anything for the content. How important has been investing into your skills, whether that be fucking mentors, maybe your friend had an SOP, whatever it is. How important has investing into yourself, into your skill set, into learning in your fucking, journey?
I've seen people saying, well, I don't want to invest in people because I don't want it to be a relationship based on money. Here's the thing. Some people you're going to need to pay to get proximity. You're going to need to pay to access to them. So you pretty much pay for their friendship, if you want to put it that way, but that's going to change your life. I've had mentors. There's a guy he's one of my mentors. He does like 400K a month. I paid him a lot of money to get in touch with him. And now we're friends. We speak on a daily basis. I don't regret it at all because it helped me so much. My fulfillment has been incredible since partnering with him. My sales have gone up. No more limiting beliefs. And in general, like everything, if you can find somebody who's done what you want to do and currently does it for other people as well, man, just invest the fucking money. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Pete?
Yeah, I mean, one thing I just wanted to say, which is I think reality for a lot of people, like I think a lot of people are ashamed to kind of say that and just hide it, but I don't want to see people copy paste, but a lot of people just like to have inspiration, and like you have to actually know what's working, because that's really the easiest way to actually make it happen, like in the shortest amount of time, because really access and information are just accelerators. That's really what it is. Of course, everybody can figure out on their own. Like it's not like some freaking secret, but yeah, it's an accelerator, it's an amplifier, and you gotta ask yourself if it's worth.
No, at every point that I've invested into my skill set, bro, every time I've invested, whether that's 1K, 500, 5K, 10K, I think 10K is the most I've ever put into a program, yeah, every time I've invested, bro, my business has just jumped up, whether that's 5K, 10K, 20K. It just sparks an idea, and you're like, holy fuck, if I implement this one thing, then my retention goes up X amount of percent. Okay, if I implement this one thing on my sales process, okay, now we're closing, our close rate just doubled. Every little tweak, and you just paid however much for that idea, but then if you get 2 clients from that, okay, now it paid itself back, plus every month after that,
Yeah, and you know what? People need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. Exactly. So something, you guys already know what you gotta do. If you want to scale from 0 to 10K a month, you already have all the information you need. If you can't make it, it means you're lazy. It means you gotta commit more. Make it impossible for you not to fail. Invest that money. When I wanted to fix my fulfillment because it wasn't good, I paid, I think it was 18K on a DM on IG. I paid it, and it forced me to make that investment worth it. I've had programs I was given for free, like Easy Grow. I still am to open that because I haven't committed money to it.
Exactly. You don't care about it as much.
Yeah. And once you get to a point where you're comfortable, because you will be at one point, just move out like I did.
Move out of your parents' house?
Yeah. I just finished school like 2 months ago.
High school?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I did 130K a month in high school.
Hell no! What the fuck? That's crazy. And he actually even fucking finished school? Fuck that.
Yeah, and I mean, English isn't even my first language.
That's crazy. Bro, no, that's fucking insane, because I dropped out my freshman year of high school and all we do is fucking print. But yeah, I hope you guys got a fuck ton of value. My boy Peter, my boy Milo, and my girlfriend. Bro, take some fucking notes, take some fucking action, invest into yourself, and your fucking life will change.